By the way, just wanted to point out, I was a little confused about these things, in particular the discount. It's being provided by this, which I probably should have guessed by the fact that it is specifically stated as a political move for improved New Republic ties with Rendili Star Drive. So, would be a little bit odd if the Republic Engineering Corp was giving this a discount instead of that. Just wanted to point that out. It also makes me think that maybe we shouldn't necessarily have both of these on the same planet, because... We don't have Rendili, and Mon Calamari already has its own. So I guess... What about the other one? Could we maybe move this? All planets. That might be worth doing. That might be worth doing somewhere like here. Unless... Does this give a bonus to any tier 4 ships? Or, dreadnought, shipyard type ships? No, it does not. The largest ship here, I think, would probably be the Nebula and Endurance. And those are like almost Venator size. They're not really big, so no, that wouldn't be a problem to move it here. Of course, we do have this, but this is on the ground. The reason I'm kind of considering moving one is because they're both space unit construction bonus facilities. You know, they're both going to be giving discounts to these two tabs, which means that we kind of are taking advantage of one or the other, not both at the same time. Whereas if we had one of them on a different planet, we could be taking advantage of this one's discounts on this planet and this one's discounts on a different planet. Basically. But that's going to have to wait for like, when we have a few more credits. At the moment, I think we need to focus. I'm tempted to pull like half of these out and send them back to Tev and focus Akbar on like more of these. Yeah, that actually might be worth it, because this fleet needs more anti-fighter anyway, and as things currently stand, we can't fit the whole fleet onto the field at once anyway, which is, I think we should aim for each fleet to have 300 minimum ships before we consider trying to go over that to have this fleet have reinforcements. Which means that this is overstocked regardless. How could we get them over there, I wonder? We're going back to Endor. Could we go? Let's try it. Let's try it. Because I shouldn't have taken all of them out of the fleet to begin with. I'm gonna go ahead and move those before I forget about them. Dang it. What? Really? But they're invading... Did they only send like a handful of ships? I just noticed. Part of the wildlife here, one of them is called a blurg. What the blurg is a blurg?
Enemy forces ahead.
That's okay. Sure. Hi there. We're just Oh, hey, look, there's the Grand Forces. This is effectively the exact same thing as what we retreated from, except they've got an additional one of those instead of another of those and some smaller stuff, I think. Which does mean that getting these guys out from where they are at Bakura, not gonna happen. It does mean, however, that we could just send those Bakuran ships here and then retreat them, and they would just go to Bakura. That's absolutely a potential solution. But it also kind of... He needs more tank, is the problem. The Bakuran ships are not the solution to that problem. Like, they're great, and honestly, I think that we should probably take the Dauntlesses out and prioritize the Bakuras. Well, I mean, they're the same fleet capacity. These are sturdier shields, weaker hull. They do actually have less firepower. The reason that I like them, though, is because of their range. The Dauntlesses don't seem to have quite the range that those things do. So they end up getting, like, more fully into the fight than I would like. Do we have any discounts for... No. It's really not good that we lost those discounts from Leia. Although you do have discounts for capital ships. You know what?
Setting course. Moving ahead.
Let's just swap places real quick. See, that's much more what we want to be paying for these things. Do we get a discount here? 49. Interesting. Wow. That'd be really nice to have. But, like, we can't get those ships down here, so it doesn't really matter. I'm thinking what we need to do.
Unit in production.
What do we need to do? What if we just sent this to him instead? 'Cause he's... That could be an option, because, like, I do want this fleet to be a battleship-heavy fleet, but at the same time, we need his fleet to be a little more robust. And there's not a lot that's a better tank than an MC-80 Home 1. Although these are pretty sturdy as well. Let me just see. For the pop cap, which one of these is going to be the sturdier ship? Got 58 here, 25, 33. So 2 of these is worth almost 1 of these. I mean, it's not quite. Actually, 1 of these plus 1 of these is exactly 1 of these in fleet power. So 7,000 plus 9,000. That'd be 16. And this far outstrips that. The hull, 15, 2. Same deal with the hull. Well, no, the hull is actually, for these 2, is a little bit... Am I calculating that right? It's about equal. So yeah, actually, maybe we send this back. And Akbar can have... Obviously, he's got the bulwark. Yeah, maybe we do that. We send the Home 1 type and a couple of Bakurans in a little flotilla to Chrysalis, and then we should be able to go through Endor the same way. I mean, I guess not really the same way he did, but, you know, hit that and then retreat. I'm thinking we might actually have forced that invasion to be called off. Yeah, I think we're gonna do that, and Akbar can just sit here. He's got more than enough. I'm gonna go with 3. Maybe 1 more? No. Because he's got the defenses there, he should be fine.
Tactical battle
Dang it.
imminent.
Oh, they did launch. And it was just a handful of ships. I mean, I say that, that's wow, okay. What's the actual pop cap? 157. We can't just leave these guys alone, so I can't send Vun Masa. Because they've got enough ground forces there that they will think they can do something with them, and they probably can. Bothawi can probably be left alone for a while. Do they still have Abrikia? Yeah. When did you guys get down here? Did I miss that, or am I just misremembering? I mean, we could just let them have Tyna for a while. There's not necessarily anything wrong with that. Send Iblis back. Is Iblis the better choice, or is Akbar the better choice? Guess it would depend on how many of the more medium weapons they've got. That's a lot of heavy. That's a lot of heavy and medium. Still more heavy, though. Heavy, medium. Some medium, heavy. Yeah, I think Iblis would actually be the better choice. Because the thing is, the more heavy weapons they have, the more Iblis kinda, you know, is gonna be harder for them to deal with. So maybe we send Iblis back. Maybe. Or maybe we just send this flotilla over to Sin Sev and try to get him out of there, maybe? We need to deal with this nonsense. This fleet, Iblis would struggle with more, I think, because they've got a lot of medium. They're better at handling the smaller ships. That thing is a lot of heavy firepower, but it's just one of them. On the other hand, they don't have that much here. What if... we do need to do something about Rinton before they get an ion cannon. So maybe we just send Vunmasa. He can do that. I'm tempted, actually, to send Akbar's entire fleet to Endor. Because he could do a lot of damage to them. I don't know if he'd be able to push them back.
We've located the enemy.
But at the same time, maybe if he hit that fleet and we planned to retreat, did as much damage as we could, and then he pulls back, he heads to Bakura. As soon as that battle's over, we immediately send Sin Sev over. That could work. That might be enough, depending on how much damage Akbar can do.
Awaiting orders.
This is a heavy frigate. I was expecting a little bit more than that.
I'm on it.
But okay.
Cannons armed. Ready for action.
Depending on what ends up getting in first, we could easily kill that. We might be able to handle one of these. I really don't want to lose Bespin because it's a lot of credits.
Weapons armed.
V-wing squadron reporting. Squadron
Can we maybe go out and engage them? They do have one of those, but that's not much.
Y-wing squadron reporting.
You know what?
Starting my
I'm gonna give it a go. As a matter of fact, do we get a reinforcement for any of these? We've got
At your command.
CR-90s, assault frigates. One assault frigate. More CR-90s, yes. Another Corona.
Waiting orders. Orders received.
No, probably not worth it. Unless we actually get through the shields of something, then it won't be
Y-wing standing
meaningful anyway. This has nothing that can handle fighters or bombers. Neither does this. It's really just that, isn't it? Yeah, this is all basically like medium and heavy stuff. There's nothing light in here but that. So we might actually be able to do some fair damage with this little foray, and we should get all of these ships back as well. No. Oh, are you really? Oh, that's annoying.
Torpedoes armed. Picking up signals.
Crossfire. Weapons armed.
As long as we can kill that thing.
Enemy fighters on me.
I can't see him.
It's not looking too promising.
I've got one on me. I can't see him.
Target's coming in fast.
Bomber. Standing by. I've got one on me. I've got him lined up. I need help. Course set for the Empire. That's a hit. Bombers.
Hang on a
reporting
second. I'm gonna just go ahead and
in. Roger that. Y-wing here. Form up. Awaiting orders.
break these off
Charged.
and have these guys
Commencing attack run.
deal with those. That should help, I hope.
Assault frigate here. Go after the stragglers. I need help.
They're coming in all at once with the big stuff. We can't
I've got them in my
do
sights.
this.
Need help.
just not quite enough, is it?
Copy. Moving to attack position.
Well,
Encountering resistance.
it's a decent amount.
Can't maneuver. It's no good. I can't maneuver.
Sir,
I'm losing power.
I copy.
Got more bombers back. Let's see what we can do. No, ignore the Intigo. We are not killing that Intigo. That is absolutely not going to happen.
We're drawing
We might get a phalanx.
I'm hit.
Wow, that is a lot of firepower. Good grief.
I'm in range.
Holy cow.
Watcher 6.
Roger that.
Increase to full throttle.
Open fire.
Lined up. Concentrating fire. Power to shield. Increase to full throttle.
Form up. Reporting. Open fire. Ready
Can you by chance reach that?
Activating energy flux. I've got my
I
focus.
doubt it, but I don't know. Oh, you guys succeeded. I mean, kinda.
Full throttle.
If you could maybe get in here and help. I doubt it, but I don't know.
Take out the missile launcher. Our target priority is the laser cancer. I need help those lasers. The torpedo launchers are fire on those lasers.
Attack that target.
Yes, sir. Awaiting your orders. We're too close.
Regroup for
The enemy is missile.
The lasers are our target.
Ready for action. I'm losing power. Ready.
Station ready.
Our space station is under attack.
Lost the laser battery.
There goes that. We still have another assault frigate if we can get it in here.
Target those lasers. Corona class frigate report.
All strike craft. Focus on that.
Lasers are inoperable.
Stay on target.
Primary drive system is down.
I can't take another
Reinforcements, please. Actually, no, we've got enough bombers. Those B-wings, yeah, there we go.
That's yes, sir.
target.
Yep, that's what we wanted.
Roger that.
The next most likely is gonna be the Kynagos.
Torpedo launcher is offline.
Enemy fighters on me.
Ready for command, sir. Attacking the lasers.
Enemy fighters incoming. Ready for orders.
I'm
Running out of maneuvers.
losing.
Confirmed. Ion cannons are the target.
Nah, that's not gonna happen, is it? How long does it take for reinforcements? I know they increased the time by a bit,
Broken loose.
Space station.
but I thought they were
under attack.
focusing more of that sort of thing on ground forces.
Ready for duty. Rendezvous at Mark 6.1.
Oh, I'm stupid. The hangar's dead, so it doesn't matter. We don't get any once the hangar's dead. Well, you know what? We killed a phalanx, and that's not nothing. And also the Macaria. What? I don't know. It's not worth it for credit cost, but as far as like fighting power, I think that's pretty good. Certainly a heck of a lot better than what we were going to get out of an auto-resolve. Okay, I think... You
Construction complete.
get out the way. You
That's what you're
head in over there. You probably need to not be there anymore. Let's go for Sinraf 6.
I'll be there.
You... Or maybe you. Because again, he's probably gonna do a lot more damage to those fleets. Now, we're gonna try this. Head to Chrysalis.
flying with orders.
You let them have China.
Adjusting course.
Imminent.
I'll send him up that way so we can keep an eye on what the Maldrud is doing. I'd rather that Tog battleship not get the jump on us, if at all possible. These guys, hopefully, what's going to happen, if we can destroy enough of this, maybe even all of it, is that these guys are just going to be sat here for a while, guarding this location. I don't know that they're going to want to move. They might try Druckenwell again, but if he can still guard it, then it won't be a problem.
There they are.
I need to put a Pathfinder into the the Pathfinder slot on this fleet, like, full time, because this is silly. This is just silly.
Form up. Awaiting orders. Frigate reporting.
Like, look at this. What is this?
Elon B frigate here.
Go back.
Coordinates received.
You guys, go forward.
What is it you want?
Cruiser here.
Reporting. Engines at full.
Reporting in.
You know, actually,
Cruiser online. Ready.
I'm going to have them be part of this group
Yes, sir.
instead. Because strictly speaking, these are carriers. Yes, they are well armed. Yes, they've got the heavies, but they're more long range, and I don't feel like they should be as far forward as they sometimes are when we're using this fleet. Wow, that's a lot of command here.
Your orders, sir.
Well, that's a lot of strike craft as well.
Ready for commands. We're going in.
I'm not being paid.
Let's go ahead and come up here a little further.
You calling for me, sir?
Give me a B-wing. Where's a B-wing?
Roger that. Plotting course.
There we go.
Squadron reporting.
There we go. Do we try and just send the bombers in? These things have medium, medium, medium. That's a lot of ion. Interesting. I guess I never really realized. Is that different for different? No. No, that's just... Okay, that's just Battle Dragon. We've got you, light turbo lasers. Get out of the way. Stupid fighters. It does have point defense. That's interesting. But yeah, the light turbo lasers are decent against fighters. Heavy rapid laser cannons is quite decent. Yeah, it's better against, like, bigger stuff like this, I think. But that's still not nothing. Heavy quad lasers, that's substantial. Medium turbo lasers is even better against fighters than the heavies. I don't see any dedicated... Oh, no, I take it back right there. One dedicated anti-fighter. Medium dual rapid laser cannons. So... Oh, no, I take it back. There's 3 of them. Ah. It's really hard to tell that they're there zoomed out like that. Okay, and then this thing is absolutely useless against fighters. Alright, let's see. Go ahead and get in closer.
Your orders,
You
sir.
guys come up to here. You guys get forward.
Standing by.
Weapons online.
You guys.
Frigate en route.
Could we possibly antagonize them into coming out to engage us? If we just send the fighters in, that might happen. They've got a lot of bombers. Just about everything here has at least a half squadron of bombers. So, that's nice. Oh, there's also a beta in there. Not really much anti-fighter. especially since it's just the one.
Move to that location. Yes. Ready. Engines at
We're
full.
here. Transmission.
Just kind of
received.
creep up a little.
Standing by.
As long as these guys are willing to stay
I copy.
close together
Charged.
and
Frigate
keep
moving
them
out.
moving
Weapons
forward.
ready. Copy.
And we might just send these guys in.
Roger. I copy.
At the bare minimum, if we need to, we have more than enough of this sort of stuff to kill the interdiction mines and get out of here. If this starts to turn south, I don't think it will, but
Setting course. Roger.
it's good to have the option.
Moving to destination. Reporting. Setting course. Yes. Frigate responding. Warm up.
Ready, sir.
Keep it coming, keep it coming.
Transmission received.
You could move in a little closer. This guy...
Orders.
Okay, here they come.
Setting course. Yes,
It's
sir.
time to go.
Closing on enemy.
Because that thing, in particular, is nasty for something of this sort of size.
What is it?
All those heavy weapons.
Ready. Reporting.
As you can see by the very substantial dent that it's already having
Ready for action.
in the hull. Making, putting.
Yes, Commander. Engaging Imperial forces. Look out! It's no good. I can't maneuver. Copy.
I don't know. That's a regular battle dragon. Maybe don't go after those. I don't know how much you're going to be able to do, but well, that is substantially more firepower than is needed for that.
They're coming around. Crossfire.
Yep.
Right away.
No good. I can't
A
maneuver.
little closer.
Standing by.
No good. I can't maneuver. V-wing squadron reporting.
I guess that hangar bay on the other side, maybe?
I'm hit. Locking on.
This thing is going to be making the destruction of these things a little
I can't hold out.
more difficult than I'd like.
I'm losing my engine. Can anyone else see him? Confirmed. I'm in range. Stay in attack formation. Watcher 6. Reporting. That's it? Scratch one. Copy. Where are you?
Awaiting orders.
I'm getting torn apart.
Oh, they've got some range on them.
For duty, sir. I'm in a
Getting
tight spot.
some
Your order, sir?
frightening damage into these guys.
Hold on. That's got him.
Roger that.
Scanner contact behind me.
That's those two there. Trying to kill that. If we could maybe
I copy.
stop that.
Attacking. Fire for maximum effect.
You guys go in for that thing.
That's it? Scratch one. Rendezvous at mark. Open fire. Attack formation. Should we go around?
If you attack the other side, I think it'll be better.
Scratch one. Attack formation. Someone cover me. I'm in range. Enemy fighters on me. I've got a problem. Form up.
Ah, they got through. Dang it.
Enemy fighters incoming.
Was too much. We do need to buff up this. In particular, I want some more
Copy.
of the oh, we can't build these.
Activated.
I guess Hajens then.
Got one. Where he come from?
Reporting.
Enemy unit
We're
disabled.
here.
Stay in attack formation.
That's what you're paying me
disabled. Increase to full throttle. I've got to stay in attack formation. Stay in attack formation. Enemy unit disabled.
Hang on one second. I'm noticing some of these guys with a little plus. Oh. Oh, it's a house fighter squadron. Elite variant of the versatile Mytil fighter, seen in use only by royal guards and escorts for the extremely important. Using top-of-the-line components, unviable for mass deployment, allowed the House Mytil to be equipped with extra ion cannons and proton launchers without losing any of the durability or speed. Oh, interesting. So it's just the same thing, but up-armed. Interesting.
Yes, Commander. Fire!
Okay, you're wasting munitions now. Go shoot that.
I need help.
Right. The ion cannons.
Stay in attack formation.
I need help.
The ion cannons are a lot.
Reporting. Stay in attack.
As in they have a lot of them. There's a lot in this battle, so they can
I got one on me.
much more quickly overwhelm the shields. Try to shield that thing.
Move to attack.
Transmission
Go
received.
I'm losing
further to the
power.
left.
Range. Ready. Open fire. I can't take another hit like that. Target's coming in fast.
Oh boy.
Hold on.
That's not good. We're gonna lose bombers there.
Attack formation. Taking some hits.
Come on, try to interpose yourself.
Frigate reporting.
Got one. I got one on me.
What is it?
Might be about to lose that. I don't think we can stop it. There's too many of these things. They've got such long range, it's ridiculous. Go.
There's one on me.
Come on.
Cover me. I've been
They're starting to swap fire, which is good, but also not good. No, 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 no.
That's it. Scratch one.
It's that one.
Standing by.
You can see by the stream of turbolasers.
Babylon B frigate here. Weapons online.
Try. If you could just get a sliver
Move to attack.
of shields, we might be able to save it. I don't know if we can, though.
Attack that target.
You guys probably should be being backed up by the fighters, to be honest. Well, that salvo there is probably gonna knock that out, so go ahead and do that. Go! The actual ship.
No good. I can't maneuver.
No! Dang it.
Hold on. Decrease to full throttle charge. Stay out here.
Your orders, sir.
Need to break off.
They do too much damage too quickly, and they've still got so much,
Need to break off. Enemy fighters on me.
Keep your eyes open.
I just had a total brain fart. What is it called? Command tier. Command bonus. Command help. Stuff. Whatever it is.
Ready? Enemy forces sighted.
I'm not being paid to sit around. We're here.
You need to get in.
I'm in bad shape. Target's coming in fast. Try not to let one on your tail. I can't hold out. Enemy fighters incoming. Decrease to full throttle. No good. I can't maneuver. Running out of maneuvers. Setting course.
Try to peel off, will ya?
Listen up.
Yes, sir.
Blast. My stabilizer's broken loose.
We're in position.
Weapons ready. Attack formation. Attacking target.
These guys have started to just
No good. I can't maneuver. Frequency open.
just exclusively
Frigate responding.
engage the fighters, which I can't argue with.
I can't maneuver. Target. Try not to let one on your tail.
Why are you turning?
Rendezvous pad marked. Zero point one.
Of all the things to do, that's not the one we want.
I'm in range. Enemy unit
Target
stable.
sighted.
Hold on.
Get in here.
Behind me. Taking cover. Get him off me.
Dang it. that one over there has an angle or a range solution, firing solution as well.
Attack!
They're
Yes, Commander.
just doing too much damage. These things don't seem to be actually attacking that. What are they shooting at? Guess these guys back here.
Standing by.
That one's got to go.
Cruiser standing by. Fire!
Should we go around for another pass?
Encountering resistance.
Frigate standing by. Location confirmed.
Keep your eyes open.
Hold on.
Keep your eyes open.
I'm in range.
Your orders.
They're coming around.
Sir,
Decrease to full
That's
throttle.
got him. Ready. Got
Go
one.
ahead, let one on your tail.
I've got it lined up.
Stay in attack formation. Disabled. I've been hit.
I've lost
Dang
engine
it.
2.
Hold on.
that's not good. Go up there and try and engage those things.
I'm in range. Get him off me! Should we go around for another pass?
Target at
Decrease to
maximum
full throttle.
firepower.
Decrease to full throttle. Should we go around for another pass?
Open fire.
I'm on this one. I've got a fix.
I'm not being paid to sit
Under
around.
control.
I've got it lined up.
Watch him. He's coming around.
I'm tempted to replace those, at least one of those, with a,
Rendezvous mark. 6.1. Awaiting orders. I'm in range.
why?
Copy.
That's all I want to do. Just let me double click.
Weapons ready. Roger. Ready for duty.
Go, go, go.
Going for their lasers.
What am I trying to say? I'm thinking of replacing one of those MC80s with an MC90.
Decrease to full throttle. 6.1. Closing on target.
Never see it coming.
Roger. Attack formation.
Is it you? No, it's you.
I'll try and draw their fire. Warming up. I'll try and draw their fire. Decrease to full throttle.
Come on, a little closer.
Decrease to full throttle.
And
Target confirmed.
bam. There we go.
Finish him. Switch watch your 6.
Roger that. Roger.
Enemy unit disabled.
That's it.
I'm on this
Scratch
one.
one.
Rendezvous I'm in range. Mark. 6.1.
Let's go.
Watch your back. Stay in attack formation.
We're here.
Stay in attack formation. I'm in range. Hold on. I'm in range. Under control. Decrease to full throttle. Hold on.
I've got him lined up.
Decrease to full
Need
throttle.
help? Let's go.
Yeah, that was
Another position. Enemy unit disabled.
not spectacular. Not the worst, but not spectacular.
Add mark. 6.1.
I've been hit.
I got it. Going for the lasers.
I wish I could see the pop cap at the moment so I can
Target.
kind of make some plans
Taking him out. I've been hit.
while we're sitting here waiting for
I'm in range.
this to
I've been hit.
roll forward.
Watch your
Need
six.
help?
Yes, sir. Under control.
I've lost engine 2.
That is your
Got
direction.
one on me.
Watch him. He's
I can't
coming
see him.
around. Narrowing position. Tightening up. Stay in attack formation.
That's it.
Hold on.
Scratch
Try
one.
not to let one on your tail. Swinging around. Switch back in range. Position. Stay in attack formation. Stay in attack formation. Enemy unit disabled. I'm in range. 6.1.
Transmission received.
Yeah, I need to take a look at this fleet's pop cap
Those lasers lined up.
and see if maybe we can do something a little different. These things are fine, but they're I think
Awaiting orders.
Hang on a second, hold that thought. What I'm thinking is that maybe actually the MC80Bs are not the correct choice. Maybe we should be going with these instead. Medium turbo lasers and heavy ions versus heavy turbo lasers and heavy ions. These things have a lot of heavy firepower, which is great. However, this fleet in particular already has heavy firepower in the form of bombers. Lots of bombers. We've got two full waves at least from these guys. And then he's got a bunch there. Yeah, I think part of the, well, I don't even know what I would call an issue with this fleet, but having these in the fleet is doubling down on heavy firepower that the bombers are already fulfilling, and we don't necessarily need any more of. Those battle dragons were the sort of thing that you want to shoot with medium turbolasers, rather than the heavies. Potentially even light turbolasers would be better at hitting them. But, like, this fleet in general, this is the only medium turbolaser firepower we've got. And these have all got the heavy turbolasers, so I'm thinking maybe we actually do the 90s instead. What do you have? Heavy. Yeah, more in the heavy department. What about some medium, heavy? I'm thinking maybe we look at it like that. Maybe they need some of these instead. Has the same number of fighters as the MC-80B, could have a whole lot more of them, which is more fighters. Okay, not a whole lot, but more. Per... This thing has also got heavy turbolasers, so maybe this is actually the better choice. Maybe we pull those Dauntlesses out of there, send them to Vun Masa. Maybe even some of these. And by some, I mean these. And then he can have the Bakuras, which... Why is our influence down here? What? Huh. I don't know. That's weird. Oh, Akbar's still in flight. I can't take a look at the stats of the Bakura. I'm pretty sure it's more heavy stuff though, isn't it? Medium turbolasers for that as well. Because yeah, I'm feeling like this has a limitation against fleets that are of that sort of size. This sort of size category. Because these things, they're hard to hit for like that amount of firepower. This is sort of along the lines of a strike cruiser, right? It's a similar sort of fleet role, and that's exactly the sort of size that this fleet is struggling with, as we could see there. These things are the heavies, all heavies. Yes, they're tanky, but they're all heavy munitions, which makes it hard for them to engage, especially the ranges on those Hapan battle dragons is just crazy, which means we're out of range of our guns when they're in the process of tearing us apart, which slows us down there. And then the heavy weapons come into range and have a really hard time hitting them. So I'm thinking, not going to like change up any of the rest of this, but I think these should probably go to somebody else. Maybe Akbar's fleet, actually. And give Vun Masa this and another one, and then those Dauntlesses, if we can get... Assuming we can actually get out of this area, which is not guaranteed. Parlankin has been defeated. Oh no. I don't know who that is. I don't even know what faction he was part of. How about you? How are you looking? Heavy turbo lasers on those. Yeah, I think that's something that I'm...
Tactical battle imminent.
Excuse me. That is something that I'm kind of neglecting a little bit. The actual weapon loadouts of these things. 'Cause like that would probably struggle with the battle dragons. Actually. This is probably going to do pretty good against battle dragons. This is going to do less good. Again, it's the heavy weapons. This, on the other hand, is going to be better. So maybe we... I don't know that I want to, like, specifically kit Voss's fleet out for dealing with those kinds of ships. I just think that the fact that he's got so many heavy weapons on his tankiest ships, you know, the biggest ships, is a weakness that we could relatively easily just remove, actually. Okay, do I actually want to bother with this? Are those, what are these? Flame tanks, right. And we've got effectively nothing, really. Nope.
System lost.
Construction complete.
Okay, it didn't actually pause. Click the button, please. It's really annoying when it makes the noise and looks like it clicked, but it didn't actually do anything. Very annoying. Yavin 4, huh? Where, pray tell, is that? Because I would like to get that at some point. And I don't remember where it was. Okay, no, seriously, where is Yavin 4? It's right there. Okay. Well, that's entirely outside the scope of anything we can do anytime soon, so never mind. It's just I think that's a place where we can build a Jedi temple.